Alright. Parents took the weighing scale, dog. No, I'm back. My bad. Lagot. Hello, Jude. And PCE. What's up, man? I think this is the first time. Redlion, any good? Well, in my experience with them, I really didn't like the Redlion all too much. Like, if anything, like, look at the title. If anything, I bought them for the purpose of having the Sonic HE ear tips, plus a fair bit more, I guess, Sankai ear tips as well. But you're kind of like comparing a Fuji apple versus like I guess a green apple. Like they're both an apple, right? GK content plus this is both an apple, but they're gonna give you two separate things. So I can't really tell you if one is better than the other, because if you look at the accessories, obviously this one is just the better option, right? This one is just the better option. What's up, Zane? What's up? This one is just the better option. But if we look into the things like value, well, I would argue that free is the best value out of anything, and the closest thing to free is anything that's pretty much cheap, right? So one of the cheaper ones would be GK content. But there's also the factor of sound, obviously, where GK content isn't really bassy, whereas the Tangzu Wan'er 2 is, or the Redlion Edition is very bassy. So it really depends on what your use case is. Do you want good accessories? Do you want something bassy, or do you want something balanced? If you want something bassy, good accessories, then go for this. If you want something that's balanced and like you're not gonna really like have to think about it too much. Like if you're gonna buy it, like you're just gonna use it for the sake of using it. GK content would definitely be 100% better. Bottle out. Wait, what? But congrats, Joe. Damn, I wanna be able to do that as well pretty soon. God, it's so hot the entire day. GK content. Shut up, dog. That's not a peak. That's not a peak. What is peak is the Astral. Definitely. The only thing... oh, you're in a dorm. Okay, I thought you like moved out into your own apartment or something related to that. But good evening, everyone. Goat, my nib. Good evening. I don't know if she's there. I hope she is. Wait, let me open up my Chromas one, so just in case you message. Get Astral's box for your content. Not gonna lie, if the Astrals just had a better like accessory package on top of everything, it would be hard to beat. Very, very hard to freaking beat. Please compare in detail with other Tangzu Wan'er. Okay, sure. I think I do have measurements of the Tangzu Wan'er 2 as well here. I don't have the original Wan'er, however, so I am a bit more of a, Lenovo Lap Essential? Wait, Lock? What's that? Fudge, I'm sorry. No, you're good, don't worry about it. Cadenza 2 or Wan'er 2? Honestly, I like the Wan'er, despite the midness, despite the unappeal that the Cadenza 2 provided me in both the looks, the accessories, the price tag. Well, I would say that the sound about them were just the better option here. At the very least, like with my own listening impressions, right? With my own very subjective listening impressions. I just don't really like too much bass. I like bass, but I like good bass. Yeah. Don't worry. I'm back. I'm just here. Alright, but without further ado, let's go ahead and open this thing up as well. Alright, so Tangzu Wan'er 2 Redlion Edition. I did not get this as a sponsorship. I did buy this with my own money, well, at least my own parents' money. They bought it for me for my birthday back in the 4th of May. And looking about this, honestly, Tangzu just knows how to package their products, man. It just always looks good. and you get pretty much all the information you need. 3.5mm, no mic. The Type-C, by the way, doesn't have a DSP, so it's just gonna be a DAC. The Type-C is just gonna be in a DAC, and the perks of that is it's gonna be way more simpler to use versus something like a 3.5mm termination, because you don't really need to buy an amp. Next thing is with regards to the sensitivity and impedance. We can see here that sensitivity is at a very high, well, not really very high, but relatively high, 113.5 decibels sensitivity. Impedance is at 20 ohms. So just like pretty much any other IEM, you really do not need a full-fledged powerful DAC amp to get the most out of your IEM. They're not gonna be quote-unquote opened up more. They're not gonna be way better in terms of sound. In terms of loudness, sure, they can be louder, but loud doesn't always mean quality. Some people can perceive it as quality. You're just hearing things more loudly, hence why you hear a bit more of the music, hence why you hear a bit more of the bass, and so on and so forth, because it is loud. Loud, hear more, loud. Loud is not equals quality. Let's just put it like that. That's a disclaimer, by the way. That's already a disclaimer. What's good? Oh, what's up, Rob? Can you take a pic of your setup? Set it in Discord if you don't mind. Sure, I don't mind. I don't mind. Yeah, I can set that. I can set it later though. Thanks. I just want this video from you. Oh, it took me a while, man. It took me a while. Someone said bass. This is not the type of bass you want. 100%. This is not the type of bass you want. It's not because bass here is lacking. As a matter of fact, I think bass here is way too much to a certain extent that it's just downright muddy. If clean, good. If I am upgrading from content and like them, or should I get the cadenzas? Get the Kifine Clean SV. It's gonna be way more interesting as well. It's gonna give you a safe, a bright, and a warm tuning as well. You don't have to play with EQ. And I just think the Kifine Clean also looks better. I think the Kifine Clean SV also is priced at a more appealing way because of the accessories that you get, the looks that you get, and the overall package you get. Whereas the Cadenza 2 is pretty much a $50 IEM with $30 IEM presentation and everything. Let's just put it like that. Bro finally has Twitch partnership. Yeah, I do. Wait, is Twitch streaming? Wait, is Twitch also up? Wait, hold up. Oh my god, I didn't even notice. Oh, it is. Oh fuck. No, not partnership. What do you call that? It's not affiliate. Something. The base, the base one. Not base as in base for sound, but like the base thingy. I forgot about that. God damn. Wait, where is my Twitch chat? 1 second. God damn, I am so not ready anymore, huh? A few days, a few weeks, only a few weeks has passed and I'm like out of it. Twitch. I'm like out of it already. God damn. 1 sec, let me open up Twitch so I can reply to the folks on stream as well on Twitch. I do apologize for that, by the way.
Should be kind of obvious. Obvious.
Okay. There you go. What a grand entrance. Wait, what do you mean what a grand entrance? Grand entrance for what? What are we talking about? Is it not affiliate? I think it is. I think it might be. I forgot though. I forgot. I think it is Twitch affiliate. Deafening volume equals high res. Goddamn. Nah. Yeah, what do you think sounds about Keep Your Ears Bell for gaming? I personally don't like it too much in terms of like tonality, but in terms of what you get for the actual IEM, I think it's gonna be more than fine for stuff like Valorant, like pretty much everything else. But well, not everything else, because there are some that somehow fails to actually deliver in terms of Valorant. But it's alright. It's nothing special. Okay, never mind. Okay, time to do this shit again. Okay, so that was the information around the box. You guys keep distracting me, huh? I keep getting distracted as well. Okay, let's open this up. Tangzu knows how to present their stuff. This looks better than a lot of like way more expensive IEMs out there. Look at that box, man. Look at that box. Look at that presentation. Find it in stock. I'm not from India. I'm from the Philippines. So we pretty much have this almost always in stock. I believe India has a lot of these things like always out of stock, right? SV, get the SV, not the regular cleans. Okay, so what you get inside of the box is cleaning cloth with the lady. Okay, it's alright. Still better than what the packaging of the Astras definitely gave you. And you also have one of these silicone pouches. This is, wait, it's not as, okay, there you go. Silicone pouches with magnets just to keep your IEMs safe. This is not really going to give you your IEMs any sort of like protection in terms of like crush resistance. So stuff like your pins potentially bending is still going to be potentially an issue. Stuff like your ear nozzles potentially like getting stuck onto something or just getting squashed like in transit is definitely still going to be an issue. This is more for crush protection. This is more for protection against scratches and protection against well, just keeping your stuff basically in a proper location. Then for the cables, this is nice. I still like these cables a lot. This is a 2-core cable. So 2-core meaning onwards to the 3.5mm jack right over here, you have 2 wires going through, and it terminates down to a Y-split that's probably metal. It terminates to a Y-split like this, and it goes to single wires for your left and right IEM. So really solid, like in terms of what do you call this? In terms of the cables, the case, just the overall presentation is just amazing. And the IEMs, which looks like a toy. In my personal opinion, I think this is like one of the cheapest looking IEMs out there. In terms of pictures, these look amazing. I think it also looks really great on stream, given the lighting. Like it looks like very premium, I think, on the lighting because of how dark it is as well. And it looks like it has like that, I would say, amber effect. But trust me, what you see on stream right now is not exactly what you see in real life. This looks like a goddamn gummy bear in real life. Like a fucking shiny ass gummy bear. Just imagine gummy bear in red, make it more, I guess, translucent. That's pretty much it. But it is definitely a look. Is this V-shape or flat? This is V-shape as shit. This is V-shape as shit, dog. What a package. Yeah, it looks really good though. I've already tried it. Oh, I already tried it multiple times, and I tried to give it multiple chances. Like, although given this it was outdoors, but I just I found them to be way too muddy across the board, and always love having stuff like this. And lastly, it's gonna be the ear tips. Ear tips that are, kid you not, better. Oh, it's short wide ear tips as well. These ear tips are better compared to a lot of ear tips included in $100, $200, $300, $400, some $500, and even I guess James's Dawn Pro X silicone ear tips are worse than these. Tangzu Wan'er short wide ear tips and Sonic ear tips. These are, I believe, short wide as well. I think their normal ear tips are a fair bit more narrow and a fair bit longer, but all of this, like, right, in a $30 package. This is why I said in the title that like I bought this for the sake of the ear tips. I guess for the sake of the cables as well, because it is really good value in that regard. Like, chef's kiss right there. Dibs HE Sonic. Nah, I'm gonna use that shit, bro. I'm gonna use that shit. Also, I tried the short wide ear tips. Well, not these specifically, but I tried the short wide ear tips on the Daybreaks, and if you guys ever had the chance to try out a Cranier Daybreak, try it with short wide ear tips. Goddamn, that was one hell of a great time. I already like the Daybreaks, then I liked it even more. 02 or CCA Phoenix as a first IEM under $30 or any other. Do not go for the 02. I think the 02 is already just a bad idea, especially now that the bunnies are there, because although it does sound good, shape is gonna be, oh, private, thank you for becoming a penguin dog. Thank you, man, I appreciate that. But going back, Salno 02, when it was released, I was not really blown away by them. In terms of the sound, I kind of like them, but I also kind of don't. I'm kind of like in the middle, but leaning more towards not really. But comfort is what's gonna be your biggest issue. Cable is, for better or for worse, the quality of cable of those are really bad, but at the very least, you can replace cables. But shape, well, that's a completely different topic. Renewing your friend. Okay. Thank you still, bro. Thank you. I appreciate it. Dibs on Daybreaks. Nah, I'm switching it with James's high force. Good value for me. Not so good value for him, but he's getting the XM5 with it, so still not good value for him. I sure your tips are not silicone. Oh, these are silicone. My ears get sweaty easily, so I'm searching for good ones. These are quote-unquote liquid silicone. It's not going to be as smooth as your typical silicone ear tips, so it's going to be quite grippy. So this is, I think Sankai ear tips are going to be a good idea for you, or latex ear tips or liquid silicone ear tips. Just search for those terms, because those will stick inside of your ears properly even if you sweat a lot. And given these has like, I don't know if you can see it properly, but these has like those bumps and areas right there. This is going to be very grippy in your ears, and sweat is not really going to be an issue. Dibs on both of y'all. What? God damn. I'm buying IEMs, so I'm so confused. Red Lions, Bunny, CCA Phoenix, Trap, and Hip Hop. Okay, that might be one of the better use cases for Red Lions. In which case, before I give you my sound impressions, at least my more updated sound impressions, my quote-unquote old sound impressions of the 1 or 2 Redlion Edition, is that if you like bass, go ahead and get this. And if you want good ear tips, right, for a very affordable package, all things considered, because this by itself can cost like a full $30 by itself, like these two, right? These two can cost a full $30 by itself. So that there, good value, 100%. But like, if you want good ear tips, if you want good cables, if you like red, go for this. If you want copious amounts of bass for like what you said, trap and hip hop, this is a good idea. I think this is gonna be a better idea compared to something like the Tension Bunny DSP as well. High foreign Daybreaks, please let me good. We don't talk about value here. Nah, we talk about value. All right. Now I'm gonna be measuring like the what do you call this? I'm gonna be measuring the weight, size, and dimensions of this thing before we measure, or I give you my subjective impressions about them, and we measure their sound on REW. Okay. By the way, how is everybody? I hope you guys are doing well. What is the best IEM in this Redlion price range? $30. In terms of if we're talking about the best, we're talking about the best at something specifically. That's how I grade the best. The best at being safe could also be be talked about as the best at being boring, right? So stuff like that. I think for this price range, I still like the bass of the original Wan'er. Of the original Wan'er, rather, not the 1 or 2, of the original Wan'er compared to the 1 or 2, and even more so compared to the 1 or 2 Redlion Edition. I think that the Wan'ers are just much more to my speed in regards to like, it's not a copious amount of bass. It's there. It has a good quality. It has a decent quantity. A good quantity. It has a decent quality. But it's not really gonna drown everything out. It's a very vocal forward IEM. And in this price range, vocal forward IEMs are not really common. You will most likely find more brighter sets. You will most likely find more warmer sets. Or you will most likely find more like safer sets within this price range. So the original Wan'er is something that I personally like, and I would probably buy again. I need to buy one of those just for keeps. Best sound is also gonna be subjective, bro. Best sound for me is like the fucking Kiwi Ears Astral. For this price range, best sound for me in general would be CCA Phoenix. Right? Thoughts on Tier and Dolphin? It's shit for music, shit for commutes, amazing accessories, amazing fucking comfort, and really good for gaming. That's my TLDR about them, and it still hasn't changed. But fuck those for music, man. Those are spicy, and that's coming from me. Those are spicy. H4 Mark II, he forgot. Nah, it's just that I don't really have a constant test of the Hi4 Mark II. Okay, for the size of the Wan'er 2, we're looking at, for one of them, I think this is the same as the original Wan'er. 4 grams for a single piece. And if this is not 4.5, it should be, okay, 8 grams for 2 pieces. I think this is a bit more consistent as well in terms of like the weight compared to the original Wan'er. Because the Wan'er, or the original Wan'er 2, Wan'er 2 like kind of varied a lot. Like sometimes it's 9 grams, sometimes it's 10 grams. I don't know. This has been pretty consistent, at least with the 3 red lions that I've seen floating around. Well, not floating around, but yeah. Yo, what's up, Irvin? Good evening, man. Thank you for dropping by on the Twitch stream. What's up? I hope you're doing well. But yeah, Astrals is just go with it, dog. Astrals is just go with it. I fucking love the Astral. There's a reason, like, I usually like brighter IEMs, but the Astrals is the one thing I would give my full, probably 42, 48 hours, probably even 42 weeks. Doesn't matter. I can live with that by itself, and I'm gonna be satisfied as hell. I really love those. It works for pretty much everything. From gaming, to music, to commutes, to actual, like, just wearing them around the house. It's... love at first... Exactly. That was basically, like, me and GT3 RS. The moment I saw that thing is the moment I wanted one. Alright, so for the weight of the Wan'er 2, we're looking at 4 grams per single earpiece, 8 grams for 2, and 28.2 grams with the medium size wide, short wide Tangzu Wan'er 2 ear tips. So, very light. And I think this goes back to the old analogy of them, or like the old comment about them like being very toy-like in terms of how they look like and in terms of how they feel, because they're extremely light. Not that light is a bad thing, right? Not that light is a bad thing. As a matter of fact, it is a very good thing for something that you're gonna have to wear inside of your ears, but it's not really like half the weight. Just gives you that sense of I guess that sense of premium feel that you wouldn't really get in something that feels, looks, and actually sounds like plastic. Like, if I tap this on my ear like this, it sounds like it's hollow. Like, no harm or no offense to anybody that like this thing, but this just looks like a toy, a gummy bear, perhaps. Okay. For the dimensions of the actual IEM, I believe this is also pretty similar to the Wan'er 2. I'm gonna bring out the Wan'er 2 in a bit. 17.43. Wait one sec. Let me line that up properly. 17.46. I'm round this up to 17.5 millimeters for the top width. Oh wait, I think this is like the same. It's not a bit smaller. It's not something. It is like properly the same. Wait one sec. I'm gonna put this at 5 millimeters. This is for the bottom taper. And for anybody that's new here, I put this at 5 millimeters just so I have a sense of like what do you call this? A sense of consistency. So 5 millimeters looks to be around the mouth area there. So this is a bit more of the thicker. Okay, 12.3 millimeters on the dot. So I'm gonna put it out. So then next is, wait, what is next? I think it's depth, right? Like the tallest peak. Okay, the tallest peak is right over here. This is, by the way, relative to faceplate. So if the faceplate is domed, it's not going to be as accurate as how you would potentially make it out to be. But you can just minus like the highest point versus the lowest area inside of the Excel file, the sheets folder, the sheets file, the MODIA files that I have for like the highest point in the like lowest area. Okay, so for how much this sticks out inside of your ears, potentially like at the anti-helix region, 14.18 millimeters, or around this up to 14.2 millimeters. By the way, I'm talking about this thing right over here, like that wall-looking thing inside of your ears. If you shine a flashlight to them, it is really hollow. Exactly. But then again, at least it's painted, so it's not really like the Wan'er 2, where that just screams cheap. So much. I hated that. The more time I spend with them, like the more time I see them, the more that I hate those shits. I don't know. There's just something about like transparent is good, but transparent has to be executed well for it to be good. All right. So for the lowest area right over here, 13.25 millimeters. I'm around this up to 13.3 millimeters instead. Wait. Is it actually a 13? Wait, or am I schizo? I feel like I'm schizo. Okay, it's not. Okay, 13.3 millimeters. Then for the height of the entire housing itself, we're looking at, sorry, let me flat this out. 22.28 millimeters right over there. I'm gonna round this up to 22.3 millimeters instead. I heard this round line is also available to snipe it with mega discounts. You can buy it at 6.6, right? Oh, what's up, Shivu? What's up, man? Master Shivu. What's up, Escape? How bad is the oxidation issue in the chew? And does it really... Oh, yes, it does affect the sound quality. And as to how bad it is, you can search my name on r/IEMs in Reddit. And I have like a full setup that involves like an airtight case plus hygrometer and silica balls. Instead of that thing, by the way, silica balls are important. Silica balls save IEMs. Trust me on that. Even with all of that, it still sounds like just a tad bit, a hair bit warmer, but it's enough for me to actually notice it, despite me not using them as much anymore. So, if we have about 2,000 pesos max budget, what is the best budget for gaming and music rather than a versatile... Best one for gaming and music rather than a versatile IEM? The thing is, if you're not going to be looking for a safe IEM within that price range, you're looking at something specific, right? It's either going to be mid at everything, or it's going to be good, decent at one specific thing, then bad at everything else. For gaming, I would say Tier N, not Phoenix, Tier N Dolphin is the better one of the bunch. For music, depends on what music you listen to and what kind of sound signature you want to listen to. If you like a lot more bass, then this might be a good idea for you. If you like a lot more of a mid vocal, a mid forward, something, if you listen to a lot of acoustic songs, right? You can go with the Sifga SM100, I believe. I'm no longer gonna recommend the 1 or 2 because the Sifga SM100 is around. Both of them are gonna be shit at Valorant, so shit at pretty much everything else already. Because Valorant is really easy to handle, by the way. But it is gonna be more than, well, it's gonna give you like a peek at like what vocal forward is like at a pretty decent price range. Then if you want something that's bright but still has a fair amount of bass, CCA Phoenix would be a good idea, but that could be too spicy for somebody. So yeah, no, do not buy that one, that Chew 2, dog. Do not buy the Chew 2. All right, continuing on. For the lip diameter, I think this is smaller lip. But for the lip diameter, we're looking at 6.35 millimeters. I'm not gonna round this up because the lip is pretty. I guess like I want to be able to compare them properly as well and compare them to the average, which is at around 6.15 millimeters as per my sheets file, as for my sheets folder within like 60 IEMs. Acoustic chamber width is at 5.46 millimeters. So you're not gonna have a problem with this, like, and ear tips potentially slipping out because that is quite a deep, like, that is a well pronounced like lip to acoustic chamber thing. So your IEM is gonna latch onto it like a, I don't know, like a koala or something. I don't know how to speak recently. I'm so sorry. And for the entire nozzle length, we're looking at a very short nozzle, by the way, 4.45 millimeters. Then for the lip to transition length, which is also another very, 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 very short thing, 6.57 millimeters. This is not going to be for anybody that has small ears, plus has like, you can't put your IEMs deeply because everything here will touch your ears, and everything like with regards to the sides right over there, that will open up your ears like it's trying to spread it wide open. But yeah, for anybody who wants to see the measurements right over there, I'm gonna probably be uploading the measurements by tonight. And hold on, let me go ahead and get my Wan'er too as well. All right, here is the Wan'er too for the sake of comparison. It's pretty much. Oh, wait, no, it is a bit smaller. It is a fraction, a hair smaller in some regards. No, wait, actually, wait, no, never mind. It's actually bigger. What? Why? Oh, man. It's actually bigger. Look at that. It's actually a bit taller in terms of the depth. So this part is going to stick out a bit more. In terms of the lower part over here, oh my god, it is actually thicker. The red lions are thicker, but in terms of the, like, I guess the height of the entire thing, it's pretty much the same. In terms of the profile, it's pretty much the same. In terms of the nozzles, it's pretty much fucked, but it is what it is. Some people might like them, some people might not. I am a part of the, as it seems, I think I'm a part of the majority here of the people that do not like the Wan'er 2 in terms of the comfort. A lot of people have spoken about it in TikTok and like on YouTube comments as well. It was, ugh. What do you think would be a good replacement for the Shoe 2? Roughly around $30. I prefer them flat. Wait, flat? Like flatheads? Are we talking about flatheads? It should be flat around. Nah, OP22 here in the Philippines is like 2,000 pesos, roughly around 50 USD. Closer to 50 USD rather. Oh, neutral. Yeah, OP22 would be your only option at this point. Tangzu Wan'er Studio Edition would also be a really good option as well, but I haven't seen those in stock, and I've been looking at it straight for like 6 months. Every day, I've been checking that thing every single day for 6 months straight, and I have never seen it once on stock. So I think it's just safe to say that it's gonna be discontinued, unfortunately. Our cadence is still good, yeah. Good audio stays good. Audio at the end of the day is just preference. Oh, what's up, Night Ray? Good evening, man. Good evening. All right, for the fitment. I am not too happy about the fitment of this thing. Like in all honesty. In all honesty. Oh, yo, IQ. What's up, man? How's life lately? My life has been revolving around two things specifically. Number one is content creation, right? As well as scripting and stuff like those, like good stuff. Number two, which is arguably depending on how you look at it, either read the best thing or the worst thing that has ever happened to a person, and that is discovering self-hosting. Self-hosting, not not the not the best idea for anybody trying to like be more frugal per se. I also do not get a proper fit with the Wan'er SG2 because it's thick as bro. You are a part of the majority here, bro. We are a part of the majority here. This thing is thick. It is dummy thick. Cables are really nice though. I really love the cables. This, by the way, these cables, I already know about this because I already tried jumping around with them and like just basically trying to like be a kid on I don't know, be a kid on caffeine or some shit. Like full 8 hours plus caffeine plus like I don't know, green tea or green tea. These have no cable noise. I love the cables on this thing. The cables of this thing are also softer compared to the original Wan'er too. Oh, what's up, Gene? Yo, it's been a while. It's been a while. Is this your first time trying these IEMs? No. This is my... I don't know anymore. I try to borrow them as much as I can. Whenever I can, like with friends, from friends whenever I go to Mapua. Because they have one of these and they keep shilling about it. Not my taste. Let's just put it like that. Not my taste. Okay. Oh, this thing is still up here. I bet. Okay. It looks really nice on the ears, but I can tell you right now, this is doing a lot of the same thing of what this was doing to my ears, where initially it was very comfortable, but it will touch all of these things. I mean, you can kind of see it in my ears, right? It's already stretching this part, right? This is my normal. This is my normal, right? Roughly around there. When I place it on, it extends ever so slightly, but it may not be a big like difference in terms of when you see it on my ears, but like even a small difference, even if something is just touching your ears, it already gets uncomfortable. This doesn't just touch your ears, this hogs your ears and it pushes your ears like ugh. So comfort wise, initial, like in terms of like a very short wearing impression of them, they are actually comfortable. The cables are also really good. One comment I do have about them is you're gonna have to use something like a lighter to make this like narrower, because out of the box, because of how soft the cables are, this is just not a very secure fit in terms of the ear hooks. Although that may be either a good thing or a bad thing depending on how you look at it. But I'm gonna use my lighter on this thing later. Try to like remove make them small. You got the Q with you still? Oh yeah, I do. Of course. The Silica Q is nice, man. The Silica Q is very nice. I like that. I like them. Can be potentially shouting in some occasions. Can potentially sound like very weird in such a way that it just sounds like it's not really supposed to sound like that, but it does. But it's from time to time. Honestly, pop music doesn't really concern with with that too much. Maybe in more orchestra or orchestra pieces. Oh wait, by the way, you can see that, right? It just popped out of my ears. That's what I was talking about. But like when it comes to orchestra stuff, Silica Q can sound very unnatural. It already sounds unnatural because soundstage is not really there, but eh. Use a Sankai narrow bore for it instead of the wide bore. Oh, like the regular Sankai. Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea, honestly. Because this is short wide ear tips are nice depending on like the IEMs that you use. But if it's already short like this and you put a short wide ear tip on them as well, it's just double short, kind of like me. But like, this is worse. This is worse. Me and my dumbass would say that I'm worse because I'm smaller, but like this is the one of the very few times I would put the exemption of saying that this being short, being as short as how it is just doing a disjustice for people. I hate it. And I don't know where my IEMs are. God damn it. Or at least some of my case. Oh, I do. Found it. But yeah, right. My ear tips right over here. By the way, I've been using the Silica Q a lot, like as you can see there. I've been bringing it pretty much everywhere. I'm liking this thing. I pretty much have the script down as well, done as well, like for the Super Mid 4. I'm just gonna perma call it Super Mid 4 because that shit lies in midness purgatory. It's neither heaven or hell, it's just it's smack dab right in the middle. Where for every good there's bad, for every bad there's good. Goddamn, that shit. I really had no good. Like I have no good things to say about it, and I have no bad things about to say about it. It's like I'm Switzerland on that thing. Type C version, should I get that or should I get the 3.5? Depends. If you don't want a dongle to like dongle you up, if you don't like a dongle, I just go for the Type C. It's at the end of the day, it's gonna be: do you want to prioritize convenience or do you want to prioritize potential customizability in terms of volume? But yeah, I'm gonna say personally, convenience, go for Type C if you especially if you go commute a lot. But for longevity and such, well, actually both are almost the same in terms of longevity because cables are replaceable for IEMs. Yeah, if you just want a louder sounding IEM, go for the 3.5 plus DAC. If you don't want a louder sounding IEM or you feel like you don't really listen to songs all too loudly, go for the Type C. Also, not all Type C connectors are gonna have DSP capabilities, meaning it's not always gonna be able to play around with an app. So just keep that in mind, all right? Yeah. I'm scared. Hmm. Either 200 might be too sharp. Zero red might be too boring though. That's kind of like the trade-off about it. Oh, it's doing a lot of the same thing that the 1 or 2 is doing. Okay, just by like, you might consider this as a very short listening impression. That's because it is, but you might think about this as a good thing, wherein this is the third time I tried a 1 or 2 Redlion Edition, and it sounds very, very much a lot like how the other two sounds like. So consistency in terms of how they sound like, good. Depends on really how you, depends on how you're gonna look at it. But when it comes to stuff like imaging, just by this song, Shoot to Thrill, right? What do you call this? This is supposed to go behind your ears and so on. With, I would say they're pretty much the same. But with the 1 or 2, as well as the 1 or 2 Redlion Edition, it really does not move around. Like it sounds like it's very much on just left or right. And choosing a different ear tip doesn't really help with that too much on my end. Like try different ear tips like SNS, the K-Bear short wides. Even hell, even the HE Sonics. As a matter of fact, HE Sonics kind of made it sound way more bassy for me. So I kind of didn't like. No, I didn't didn't like that. I just didn't like it with HE Sonics, where it was just very much muddy in a lot of things. And now I'm sitting in a much more silent room, but you know what? Let's give it a bit more chance. But like, IEMs don't really do soundstage properly unless you're talking like Ethers, Astral, something like that. Are you in Windows? Wait, what do you mean Windows? No, I'm on phone. Why? After today's stream, I go out and bought the Truder Nova. It sounds so good. Ooh. My leg became so loose and oh, what's my luck? You had bad luck, Doc. Did you buy it from a reputable like reseller so you can potentially get like a refund on them or nah? Ankit, yes. I'ma say yes, 100%. You can reduce the sharpness of your tips. Like the basic principle here is uh making it shorter, right? Making the ear tip shorter makes it closer to your ears, makes bass much more appealing. So or not really appealing, but like I guess much more present. Like it's not gonna get lost, and that by itself could like kind of balance things out. So it really ear tips are the most subjective thing in this already subjective niche. That's why I don't really talk much about ear tips unless it's for the comforts or like the price tag, because sound is gonna be very subjective. Artificial using the red line, yeah. I mean, $30 IEMs really aren't known. As a matter of fact, even like stuff like what do you call this? Um, H4 high form Mark II, even stuff like that. It's not really like quote unquote the best treble. It's still gonna be somewhat unnatural in a way. But that just goes to show $30 IEMs onwards to way more expensive stuff, like even at 500, isn't really gonna do treble the best way it could. This is like where way more expensive IEMs kind of come into play, where treble is just much harder to play around with compared to bass and compared to mids, because too much of it and you're gonna alienate a lot of people, and too little of it and you're also gonna alienate a lot of people. It also has so much to do with regards to like how we perceive things, because 3K hertz specifically, like intelligibility of words are gonna depend within those higher frequencies, and it could either be way too irritating, way too unnatural, or just properly natural for some people. But yeah, basically what I'm trying to say here is I'm not really expecting much about the one or twos in terms of the treble. Not only that, but I also did listen to them, so yeah. uh I'm gonna do the reds, and currently out of the box they are muddy and well, not good. But after, I mean, with EQ you can make everything sound really good, right? Bias, Edwin, biased in terms of what? What are you talking about in terms of biases? I mean, I guess I am kind of biased, huh? Because I like what I like. I like what I like. Let's just put it that way. I like what I like, and this is not something I like. I'm keeping it for the accessories, though. Yeah. Um, just know. Iron Man has a lot. You like brighter stuff more? Not so much as I thought. Like, I like bright stuff, 100%. But even more so, I like high quality stuff. Again, good bass is gonna be good bass. Something like a Sivga Q for me is good bass. Even if it's lacking for some people. Something like the Astrals for me is really good bass. And it's less so much that I hate bass, but it's more so much that I hate poor quality bass and or like muddy bass. This is muddy bass. This is not like punchy bass for me. This is muddy bass. Happy Sunday. What's up, Kurtz? Happy Sunday, man. But yeah. Red light right now. I'm using Sankai ear tips. I found that the Sankai, either the Sankai or the Duna SNS tips are like the two best options for me because I can like get it a bit away, further away to my ears compared to stuff like the short wide ear tips. You're at 30. Wait, what? Damn, I didn't know that. Recommend IEMs under 2,000 pesos for gaming and for music for genres such as R&B, pop, and acoustic. I would assume that you listen to a lot of I guess more recent songs, right? Datsky. And more recent songs, for better or for worse, they don't really use too much instruments. And like they use a lot of what do you call this? I forgot what James said, but basically simulated stuff, like very highly compressed. I don't think that's proper word, but very basically a lot of bullshittery are going on behind it, so it's not really gonna sound too natural. I would just say go for something that's fun. Something fun would be, I mean, sure, Redlion Edition if you like a lot of bass. But for me, something fun would be the Kiwi Ears Cadenza. Kiwi Ears Cadenza would be pretty good for a lot of pop music, a lot of your typical type of music, a lot of very newer stuff. Tanshin Bunny DSP. Can't go wrong with those. Also pretty good idea. Under $30 for pure music listening. That's gonna be dependent as well on what type of sound do you actually want, right? Doesn't work with it apparently. Tangsankai. Ear tips, brother, ear tips are very subjective. Okay? Ear tips are very subjective. What works for you in ear tips, just like sounds, or may not work with some people. And trust me when I tell you, my initial impressions right now would be way more hellish and way more unhinged with all the different ear tips that I have at my disposal. Even what do you call this? Basically, longer ear tips for me are gonna work the best for this. Trust me, I tried. This is why I'm kind of disappointed about it as well, because I wanted to like this so much. A lot of people have been shitting on them. Goddamn accessories are just amazing on these. I mean, they look good on pictures, so I can make pretty good B-rolls with them. I can make really good posts with them. But I'm disappointed. I'm sad that I don't like this. I'm sad that it's not up to my preference because I really wanted to like them, man. How's the case? Oh, the case is nice. I would say the case is decent. Like, it's better than having like a leather case. Silicone gonna be easier to clean as well. So great in that regard. You also get one of these, which scratched up one of my IEMs a while back, so I don't want to use this anymore. But it looks pretty good. Redlion muddy base, because of the base it provided. I think that's gonna be a preference thing. Dochi, it's the same impressions where I think they're just very muddy. Treble is like, it's there. It's a V-shape IEM, right? It's a V-shape IEM. Okay, let's do it list by list. Vocals. The thing that I liked a lot in terms of the Wan'er 2 was the vocals and how forward the vocal presentation was with the Wan'er 2, as well as the original Wan'er, but I don't have those, so I'm just gonna reference this thing. Vocals is what I liked on the Wan'er 2, and they were already really bassy for me. This just takes the bass up a notch and removes the treble by a tad bit, but enough for it to be very much noticeable. Going to treble now. Treble on this thing sounds way more appealing for me. because although it's not really a bright IEM by any means whatsoever, it also doesn't get to a shouty like sound in terms of the upper mids. The treble here isn't really too forward, but at the very least, like it's something that kind of gets to a more natural space. Like it can pass off as pretty decently natural. Like vocals aren't gonna sound like, oh wait, what the hell is that? Instruments that are like in orchestra pieces, stuff like that, and like what do you call this? London Music Works. It's not gonna sound like it's artificially compressed, artificially processed. I mean, it is technically artificially processed, but even more so, basically. Like, it doesn't sound like it's having what do you call that? What do you call that? The 1 or 2 doesn't sound like it's not really auto-tuned for vocals. This also doesn't sound auto-tuned for vocals and for the treble and for stuff within the higher frequencies, but it's just lacking. Basically, it's just lacking. Like you're expecting something to be there, it is, but it's behind something else. That's basically the best way I could put treble with this thing, where this is gonna be really safe in terms of like people who are susceptible to like way more treble centric IEMs, like say EW300, EW200, stuff like those, or even hell, the TRN Dolphin, the CCA Phoenix. For people who don't like those, this is gonna be like on your safety area. Like this is gonna be sounding very safe for you in terms of the treble. The bass, this is where I would say it's a like it or hate it type of scenario. You should definitely try out different ear tips with these. Trying out different ear tips with these drove me to 2 selections. That's going to be the Sankai, which is what I'm using right now, as well as the Duno SNS ear tips. The Duno SNS ear tips are, for me at least, like significantly better compared to the Sankai, but it's not really like far too different in terms of how it does bass, where bass here, I would say it's pretty muddy. Like it muds over a lot of things. It covers a lot of things with voices, and given that this is a single dynamic driver, which is like depending on how you tune a single dynamic driver, this could either be the best thing or the worst thing in terms of like how it does bass, because dynamic drivers, right, are known for like heavy, like rumbly, as well as like a punchy bass. And it just really depends on how you tune it. And well, this just goes over the top for me in terms of the bass, so I don't quite like it all too much. In terms of the technical aspects here when it comes to music listening, again, just referencing it back, this is my 3rd time trying this. This is not my first time trying this, so I am kind of cheating in a way. This is not really my first impressions about them, but imaging, I thought it would be better in a more silent location. It's not. The basic thing with imaging for me in terms of sounds is Iron Man, Black Sabbath. It's supposed to go behind you and in front of you, like in the intro. This kind of stays within like left and right. It kind of goes a bit like on the sides, but not really going behind you. So imaging by itself on songs is not really something that I like already. In terms of detail retrieval, separation aspect in terms of songs, I mean, you're getting this for bass and for fun. It's not really a technical sounding IEM by any means whatsoever. Soundstage is also pretty poor on these. Basically, it's a very bassy, artificial sounding IEM that could either be the best thing you've ever listened to because you like a lot of bass, or it could be the worst thing that you've ever listened to because you don't like a lot of bass and you kind of like a bit more of a well-rounded type of appeal where it should adding bass or like adding treble is done tastefully. Or you could be downright in the middle where you just don't have an opinion on them. And unfortunately, I just don't really like this type of bass. Trying out different ear tips with them, that's going to be subjective. Depends on who you are, depends on how your ears are really made and how your ears are formed. I haven't found any ear tip that really worked with me for this one, so I'm disappointed because I thought I'm gonna like them a bit more because I do listen to them inside of like a very noisy environment. So yeah, man, I wanted to like them. I'm gonna just put it that way. I wanted to like them. I wanted to really like them. I wanted to like them. I don't. I'm so sorry about that. But for people who like these, who like this, I'm not the person that you should talk to in terms of like my opinions on the Wan'er Redlion Edition. Put it that way. Let's just put it that way. All right, let me go look at the comments one sec. SG2 is thin in sounding in the vocals. People call that's wild work. Although if you really interesting in vocal, thin in vocals. I found those to be vocal forward. Vietnamese YouTuber praised the shit to the cloud, man. They also praise the Syra. Oh man, if you praise the Syra, then you do not. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You finally got them. Yeah, I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry, Sean. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, I tried. I tried so hard to like them. Yeah, I also tried so hard to like these, man. I regret it so much. At least you have good ear tips now. You can definitely EQ with them, potentially fix them that way. That's extra work, but it is what it is. Better than buying an entirely completely different. Better than completely buying a different IEM, right? It's gonna be way more of a waste. Like if you're just gonna leave it out. Yeah, EQ is definitely required for this, but EQ is EQ. Can't really review EQ because EQ will just change everything. And EQ is very subjective in terms of how it presents stuff. So depends on you. If you want to EQ, I'm not gonna add EQ portions into my reviews because I think just EQ is just very subjective in terms of how you produce it and how you make it. Sonic versus Tankai. Opinion will changing. Thing is, I already tried them. I wanted to try the Sonic ear tips a lot because number one, they look appealing, but it's a lot like the short wide ear tips here, where HE Sonic ear tips here are short and wide as well. So you get way more bass with them, and you kind of get a better seal with them as well, which is for better or for worse. Because I get a better seal with them, it just sounds way more bassier, so the mud aspect just comes out way too much more. I wanted to like them. I really do. I really do. Max Candy, like in real life, right? In real life. I'm a Wan'er SE. Dude, Wan'er SE is good. Wan'er SE is good. I wish that instead of like removing them and just like releasing them, just make more studio editions. Please, Tangzu. Please. Heed my words. Bring back the studio edition. Shit's no longer present in anywhere. Just a Delta. Ooh. I want to try those. How's this versus the Bell? The Bell is warm, but it's arguably the Bell is far more technical compared to these, which is warm, single dynamic, and technical doesn't like sound like it's making sense. But in comparison to the Redlion editions, trust me. Yeah, I like the Bell a lot more, but it's not really a punchy type of bass. This is more towards a punchy type of bass. But what you boost for punchiness, like for that fun aspect, is going to be the mid bass. In which case, the mid bass is also what directly addresses and adds up to the muddiness aspect of things. So it's going to be a trade-off for certain people. And unfortunately, I'm just a part again. I'm just a part of the people who didn't like them. They seem like they benefit thicker silicone tips and both oh no. I not really the ear tips. I like the ear tips. Trust me, man. I love these ear tips. Using these ear tips with something like the Daybreaks is just flat out amazing. It's very comfortable. It's very fucking good in terms of the seal. Sonic HE ear tips is really good in terms of seal. Using this outside in like commute scenarios, a breath of fresh air. Like I barely hear any like noise. I mean, obviously I hear noise. It's not really a noise cancellation thing, right? But for what it's worth, like Sonic HE tips are just fucking goated in terms of seal, man. I love that thing. That's the closest. That's the closest I've ever gotten to like a foam ear tip in terms of the seal. So I like those. It's really just the sound. It's really just the sound. Shoot your gate. Is it better for this? I didn't like the gate. I like brighter sounding IEMs, but the gate are just shouty as shit to me. So I didn't even request it from Truth Here when I was given the opportunity. So, no. Tangent Bunny is better than this, no doubt. Like, in terms of sound. Okay? In terms of sound. In terms of accessories. No doubt, this is better. But yeah. Yep, Urban, exactly, man. Again, bro, the friggin' title of this YouTube video, or of this YouTube stream, I bought it for the ear tips. These two already fucking cost $30 if we were to buy them separately. This is like accessory package plus a bonus IEM, if anything. That's what I would say. Pretty usable in Valo. Okay, we're gonna test that out. I will try and check the one. Fuck, how late I am? Oh, you're not really late, prod. Welcome to the stream, bro. It's like the Cube, but much worse. Nah, way too different for me, at least. Way too different for me. Q has a really good base, though. Like, in terms of quality. Quality and quantity is there, I would say. What did you think about the Truther Gate IM? Very shouty. LesModio to Dracomies. Redlion sounds like Studio Edition, but with bass via Sankai narrow tips. Oh, wait. Narrow tips? Oh, this is a regular bore. Narrow tips. I tried it with Zoo Bamboo Rhyme. Oh, no, that's not really narrow. You know what? I'm gonna try it with more ear tips now that I have it. I'm gonna give it as much attention as it possibly could get. I'm gonna try to make it work. I'm gonna try to really make it work. All right. I'm so sorry for the notifications, by the way, for Messenger, because my lady's messaging me. You miss me too much, lah. Would you try the 7er Siula Ultra? Maybe if I get a chance. Most of his reviews is with Gaber, zero tips. Oh, we're talking about Dracomies there? Sorry. No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm so sorry for late responses. I have to cut my train of thought if I want to reply. And I already forgot what I was fucking saying. Anyway, that's probably enough time with these, like in terms of subjectivity. Now let's talk about objectivity. Objective measurements, right? Let's talk about the objective side of things. And this involves measuring said IEMs. Alright, so a bit of a disclaimer before I start as well. MiniFuse 1 is calibrated properly, but upon checking like with my other IEMs that I've measured before, the calibration didn't really do much in terms of the what do you call this? The in terms of the shape, the overall shape. In terms of SPL rating, sure there are differences 100%, but in terms of the overall shape, it's pretty much outright the same. So I'm gonna just put it out there. I'm now using something that's better calibrated and something that's better. Wait, 41 viewers, goddamn. Better calibrated now and better optimized right now compared to how I was before. So just wanted to put it out there. What? Why do I have 41 viewers? This is wild work. A lot of people are probably lurking. But to those who are lurking, thank you for dropping by, folks. I appreciate it. Alright. Fucking measuring time, dog. Echo Mini is quiet, warm. It is. It is. It is. It is, dog. It is. I'm not schizo. At least I don't think I am. But I'm not schizo. It is definitely making. Oh, by the way, Snow Sky apparently in general, like what I got this, even with the Snow Sky melody, it also sounded warm. Retro Nano is also sounded warm. I verified it on. I need to measure those. I need to 100% measure those. Like I can just like directly connect the output of it and connect it directly to my interface. So like the people who are gonna be saying that hey eartabs IEMs blah 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 blah. Besides from what you hear on a personal and subjective basis, nobody else can hear it that way. So, Redline view pool. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Wait, what am I streaming next week? I think I'm gonna be streaming as well next week, right? Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna stream next week. When I tried to queue on it, it was queue. Yep. Yep. 100 friggin' percent, dog. 100%. But, man. Again, to everybody who might be typing angry comments in regards to the Redlion Edition and my comments about them, this is, at the end of the day, a very, very subjective hobby. So, you should put it that way. It's also warm, even with DRE off, right? Also change the... Oh, wait. Okay, I'm gonna change the Twitch title in a bit. Ugh, pain. Man, I don't know if you can hear the disappointment. I want to do like these. I want to do like these. It's actually even more... It's even worse when you're outside, like when listening outdoors, because outdoors, like there's a lot of stuff like what do you call this? A lot of stuff like what do you call this? Traffic noises, people, just general environment and like horns and so on. A lot of things that are really far out of your control in terms of noise. So that could potentially contribute to like the quote unquote muddiness of things. Like it's gonna sound way more muddy. I thought that was gonna be the thing for this thing. Nah. Nope. I'm been. Adjustment on EQ. Oh yeah. Oh, hello Sangtot. What's up, man? What's up? What's up? Do anybody want to measure their ears tonight? I'm guessing no. Maybe. Am I hearing a yes? Am I hearing a no? I don't know if I'm hearing. Am I gonna be? Anybody wanna measure their ears? REW. Measure ears? Yeah. You wanna find out how high can you listen? How high can your hearing go? I'm gonna turn on the tone gen thingy. Can I get my IEMs measured there? Oh yeah, sure. You wanna? I'm down. Yeah, I'm down. I actually wanna get like a full-on portable like measuring rig, so to speak. Like something that's what do you call this? Something that I can bring out right anywhere and I can just measure anywhere. Like in a type of suitcase. In a suitcase type setup. I think that would be nice. I think that would be nice. Alright, wait a minute. Let me just double check. This should be, if the volume didn't change, this should be 32. Wait, what? What's happening? 9 in. Wait, is this right or left? No, this is right. Wait, hold up. Let me relaunch RAW. I don't think it sees it. Is this a new kind of fetish? Not really, not really. I can hear up to 444K. Can you play 19K hertz? I don't think I can. I don't think I can. You want to give it a try? You guys want to give it a try? Input device. Wait, let me just double check everything out. It should be. You should directly bypass the thing as well. I don't know why it's not. Okay. Should be good. It's not connected properly? Is it not connected properly? Oh, I am stupid. It's not playing anything because I didn't even God damn it. I hate my brain. I hate my brain, man. I hate myself. I hate myself. I absolutely fucking hate myself. Somebody change my brain, please. You guys want to try it? I can probably do that. Wait, 1000 hertz frequency. Wait, let's try this at 19. Wait, one sec. Where is desktop audio? Here you go. Okay. I'm gonna count down. To anybody that doesn't wanna test to see or test to hear if 19K hertz is something that you can hear, lower down your volume. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, there you go. 19K hertz. You can hear it? Damn, bro can hear things. Are you sure you're not schizo? Are you sure about that? You don't hear? Oh, you don't hear? Rip. I don't think I can hear up to that as well. So, I bro is schizo. Are you sure about that? I heard 15 can. Oh, bro is schizo. My dog heard that. Wait, really? Did he react to it? Did he react to it? I think it's probably my tinnitus. No way. Okay, I'm gonna go shut up for a bit. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about, right? Like from a graph's perspective, it's a very V-shaped IEM, so it still has a lot like of upper mid-range and treble and so on. But this entire thing here is just very much overpowering like what it has over at the higher frequencies, which is, yes, it does make it bassier, but it also kind of affects the treble in such a way that um it it sounds like it is less than what the graphs would potentially suggest. Mm, Marco. I'm less of a V-shape fan, and I would say more of a U-shape. Like I like U-shape a bit more. I like a good amount of vocal presence. Um, this is the reason why I also like new meta. I like new meta because of how it does mid range. 16K. Mm. Personally, Edwin, if I could, I would. But I want to make sure that I keep these things around for like reference and so on. Because people will ask about it. People will ask about it. Uh, I sell the IEMs I don't like as well, by the way. I wanna be transparent about that. I don't keep the IEMs that I don't like. Vocals are so clean. The pure. Ooh, you like warm. You like warmer tuned IEMs. I see. Damn. Well, at the very least, right? Like a few days in, a few months in, you already know what you like, and it already blows you out the water. That's good. That's good. Some people take years to do that, dog. That's good. That's good. Happy for you, man. Talking about the Duno Kodo Ito. Ah, okay, okay, okay. Which is even warmer. Hmm. Wait, if you like warm, TRN might actually be a pretty good idea for you. What I like is a straw, bro. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Even after removing and reattaching it, it's pretty consistent, huh? How bad? Mm-hmm. Yo, what's up, Pakipo? Watch most of your videos? Or you want a budget or a little more expensive I am because of your country? Mm-hmm. Rate esports. Oh shit, forgot. Oops. Wait, what do you mean Wraith Esports? Is that an IEM as well? We're talking about an IEM right now. It's a newcomer's nightmare, I have to say though. Ear tips are expensive. Needlessly expensive, by the way. BF's. IEMs. I'd rather look towards my catalog. I can't really recommend you something that I haven't listened to or something I haven't owned. It's just gonna be dishonest with you. Okay, there are some. No way. My light is dead. There are some driver inconsistencies, but it's alright. Mm-hmm. Mm, I don't know about Battlefield 6, but I do know Valorant and CS. For Valorant and CS, wait, how much is your budget? How much is your budget? That's also an important thing to before I recommend anything. Okay, wait one sec. Should be at around 8K hertz. Pretty much. Pretty much. Wait, I have to re-measure that thing. That's way too far from 8K. Oh, to anybody that's a newcomer in the IEM space, by the way, if you ever see the 8K hertz peak right there in a graph, just ignore it. That's the resonance frequency. These can also be attributed to resonance frequencies. But the 8K hertz is really, because it's prominent with IEC 711 style of couplers, ignore that. That's with the specific coupler itself and not so much with the IEMs. Okay? You can kind of see it there, right? Moving the IEM itself, like moving it deeper, pushing it deeper, causes the 8K hertz peak to like move backwards. What do you call it? Making it further away, like pulling it from the coupler makes it closer. So just recall that, all right? If anybody's here like who's a bit of a beginner when it comes to reading graphs, that is it. Astral 2? Wait, Astral? Wait, who? Who has the Astral? Come join the club. Filipino ka pala, bro? Yeah, of course. Yes, sir. That's why you saw me calling $30 IEMs as expensive because I'm too broke for that shit. Country too shit to afford that shit comfortably, dog. But how are you, man? Good evening. Hacksaw, but you like it? But you both like the Q? Oh yeah, that's true. That's also me, by the way. Should have gotten on base. Echo, the middle one? I wouldn't recommend anything from Snow Sky because as I've tried it recently, it's apparently, I'm not schizo. Like, apparently I ain't schizo. It is actually warmer than, like, compared to other IEMs that are considered as quote unquote transparent. So, interesting. Interesting in that regard. My brain ain't, oh fuck. My brain ain't dead. It's the gear. It's the gear. Okay, you should be good. Alright, so what you're seeing right now is the graphs of the Tangzu Wan'er 2 Redlion Edition. And, one sec, if we import the old one here, do I have it? Oh yeah, importing the old one right over there. Wait, let me, and yeah, uh, I, mm, yeah. This is also what I was talking about a while ago, right? Because even though on the graphs on paper, right? Even though on paper, it doesn't seem like the treble is actually too behind or too masked by the bass because of the amount of bass, the amount of sub bass that you add on this thing, or the amount of bass in general, the amount of low end. It it gives a like a feedback loop where more treble and more bass could potentially drown out the mids. More bass, not so much mids, not so much treble, could potentially drown out everything. More treble, not so much mids, not so much bass, could potentially make everything just flat out sharp and hard to listen to. This is more on that side of like bass is doing some masking in terms of the stuff. Graphs sniffing. Oh, cool. Good shit. Can you measure if it's cumulative spectral decay? Nah, not on REW at least, or not quickly at least, because I don't have that thing configured. Or at the very least, I don't recall how to do that shit. I did that one time, but I had to use AI to teach me how to do it. Also, just for yeah, sir. What's up, Fumble? What's up, man? Comparing it to something that's actually vocal forward. Wait, let me change the color of this thing. This actually a vocal forward. The green one is the Cranier Daybreaks. Now, again, from a grass perspective, right? It doesn't seem like it's really doing a lot of things differently compared to what I've brought up here. But that's the thing about them. Like, reading a graph is going to be also, like, reading a graph here. Like, if you don't know what this does, you would say, wait, that's way too small to actually do a big difference. But it is. It is. Like even 2 decibel differences between a frequency, between frequencies. Like for example, if say this 2.9K hertz frequency was just 2 decibels up higher, it's gonna do a lot of things in terms of like how you perceive the sound, and it could potentially make it sound too sharp or extremely V-shaped and so on. But yeah, subscribe. Let's go. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, sir. I'm live again. Welcome back, Humble. But yeah. Man, I really did want to like this thing. Also just to import, just to provide as well, like a what do you call this? A reference curve. I'm gonna put here the Harman 2019. Oh wait, it's not here. Harman 2019 targets. Yeah. Okay. Harman 2019, hold up, let me clean this up a bit. Let me remove the daybreaks there. Harman 2019 is the broken line thingy. And, right, you kind of get, like, the punchy bass factor is around here somewhere. The mid bass. Around here, plus around here. A lot of the things that contribute to the mud is going to be at around here. This is the lower mids. This is the reason why there's a lot of IEMs that kind of sit down a bit, like dips this area down a bit. Because that's going to help a lot with lessening the muddy aspect of things. But this doesn't do that. This leans into it. Leans into it plus and then some, basically. So that's kind of where I'm getting at with regards to how muddy it sounds like. Sub bass is pretty nice on this thing. It's very rumbly because of the amount of it, but again, the mud aspect. Do you have the JM1 target? Yeah, but it's, well, not really the JM1, it's the tilt target here. 5128 tilt target. This is not gonna be compensated though, so a bit of a disclaimer right there. Not gonna be compensated to it, so the graphs here are purely for show basically. But this is the 5128 diffuse target. But yeah. Bassy But Muddy, a lot of potential for male vocals, but is kind of drowned out by the bass, the mud factor. Treble is not really all too skewed down or like removed, but the thing here that makes it not so appealing in terms of the in regards to the treble is less so of the amount of treble that it has in terms of the graphs, but more so with the amount of bass that it has, where it kind of makes a feedback loop where bass just drowns out or eats up a lot of the things that are in treble. Not gonna sound thin by any means whatsoever, but it's also not gonna sound detailed by any means whatsoever. Alright. What do I need? What do I need to measure those things myself? You're gonna need to get an IEC7 coupler. Just search for it. Personally, I'm also using a clone coupler. A bit of a disclaimer about that as well is that clone couplers aren't really known for quality because clones, but it is going to be giving you a good enough, I guess, comparison point between your IEMs because you're using the same standard for them. So just search for IEC 711 coupler, COUPLER, PLER, yeah, and you can go from there. Also got tier rating. You can look at it in the description below on YouTube side. There is one there. It's called the MODIO files. Save all. One sec. Let me just save my measurements so I don't have to TAS1 to RLE. So I don't have to redo the entire thing next time when I'm making a video. What should we get? 02 or Tangzu Wan'er 2 Redlion Edition? Oh, that shit's hard because I don't like both of them in terms of comfort. Like sound, oh god, comfort is hard to dictate because what's comfortable for me may not be comfortable for you and vice versa, right? Oh god, that shit's hard. Buy the Soundnote 02 because the Soundnote 02 at the very least will give you a consolation price if ever that you don't like it too much, and that's gonna come from the accessories. It's also gonna look probably better for some people, maybe for some it's not, but I think most people would agree that it looks better. No, every schizo said I'm not schizo. Oh, maybe I am schizo. God damn it. Walked into that one myself. Also, for the gaming test, which is what we're going to be doing right now, I am going to be utilizing the HE, oh wait, not the HE Sonics, the Duno SNS ear tips for this one. SNS ear tips are just better, in my opinion, for me, specifically. I don't like it with other ear tips as much. 02 is more versatile, but then again, the accessories, man. The accessories, and you can potentially just EQ. And if you don't like too much bass on both sides, you're also gonna need to EQ. So at the very least, right? Le crib. Wait, my crib is 2 meters by 2.5 by 2.6 meters. This ain't a crib. This is a fucking jail. So subjective. Yeah, it is. It is. Ear tips are extremely subjective. You can potentially graph ear tips though. Like just make sure to put them at like maintain rather the the 8K hertz peak. Mozambique. Oh my god, I dropped the ear tips, god damn it. Wait one sec. Where's my ear tips? Dude, I don't know where it dropped. God damn it, that was an SNS. That shit's expensive, dog. Shit's expensive. Fuck. Looking for one. AI viewers. Yeah, that's what people want. AI viewers. Hell yeah. I don't understand why it makes sense for some people to make stuff like that. I do not understand. Wan'er SE with better imaging shit seems impossible. You're gonna have to look at more expensive stuff. That's the thing. Stuff that could utilize like different drivers. I think a good idea there would actually be the reference. Oh, I found it. Yippee! Ban the clanker. Yeah, I got you. Can I ban him? I don't know how to ban. Oh wait, I can. Ban. How do I ban? Mod actions. Oh, there you go. Ban suspicion. There you go. I banned the clanker, boys. We are now protected. Yo, what's up, me? Mina. What's up, doc? Ah. God damn it. Okay, there you go. Nuno SNS your tips looks wacky. Kind of wacky on the Redlion Edition if I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Oh man. I really wanted to like this because it looks but the accessories, man. I want like it could have been a good IEM plus good accessories, so that practically you're only winning but it's not. Because oftentimes you have to sacrifice like music and sound like or like detail or whatever for the sake for, pain. I wanted to like them, man. I really do. Direct upgrades and they're all. Oh, they're all. Oh, so you just really like the SE. Nice. Well, you got Astral. Oh yeah, that's true. But at least, right? If I say something is good, like this is now competing against stuff that are higher prices, in higher price tiers. Like I think that's a bit more. It adds a bit more gravity towards my words and my observations of things. So it could. Is it helpful? Mm. You don't like? You don't like the Astral? Bro, I think it's worth it. How was it? Muddy. Oh yeah. So it rips, right? It rips. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna be changing the chat the chat thing now. What do you call this? Wan'er to Red Lion Edition gaming test. Valorant. Can only stream Valorant, but this time around, it's not because I cannot run R6. I eat. Wait, no, not I eat. I can finally play R6. I love playing R6. I miss R6, man. Let's go. Wait, where's my lady? Gotta make sure my lady is here. All right, there you go. Come back to Valo. Now I'm gonna come back to R6, bro. R6. What about CS2? I don't play CS2. I already have a lot of hackers in R6, dog. Do you want me to add CS to that shit? Nah. No more, please. No more. Oh, wait, is it? Oh, is it echoing? Oh, my bad. That's my bad. Thank you. Come back to valid, misses you. No, 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 no. Mm-hmm. No, your review is helpful. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I just want to say sorry that I can't try it out with different other games. Because even though R6 does work, uh, other games are just either way too big for my laptop, or they're way too um what do you call that? They're way too graphically intensive for my laptop to handle. So I do apologize for that. Okay, we good. I need more snacks, man. Okay, I think my lady is dead. So I'm gonna do some dead matches first. Try it out. All good, cause just don't use Apex. Wait, huh? Oh, Apex sound engine is scuffed. Truer words have never been spoken. Oh my god. This is why you don't need headphones for Apex. Shit's way too scuffed. First IEM, and my budget as is low for now, so I want to purchase my maximum types of genre under $20. I'm gonna tell you to not expect too much for $20, because although it is $20 and $20 is not an insignificant amount of money, you might be tame your expectations down despite the price. And tell me what's your preference, man. What are you looking for specifically? Your use case for them as well. Redlion, what will you prefer for a base head? I'm not really a base head, so I'm not the proper person to ask about that. But I think Duonic has way more is way more detailed compared to Redline Edition, but Redline Edition is way more basier. So not great. Might be good for the first 2 months, but eventually it becomes the oh, okay, that I didn't know. Hey yo, Jude, somebody asking for a base. GK content. Oh yeah. Or if you can find the CCA, oh not the CCA, the Tantrum Bunny DSP for $20. Also good. Like something worth looking at. Right now, Tantrum Bunny is like $18, $15 converted. Hmm. If you want more bass, I'm gonna say Redline has more bass. But me personally, when I tried it, I like the Duonics more than this thing. Mm-hmm. Based on the Duno ko no ito. Bro, are you from the Philippines? Dude, I think it's time that we add way more people so that we have way more people when we go to a place like a Roto Box. Yes? Are you from Metro Manila? If that's the case, then you're invited, man. I got my IEMs for take. No. Like IRL. Like going to Roto Box to test their IEMs. It's too muddy. Casher Pro is definitely too muddy. GTA 5 Legacy? Oh, like vanilla? I don't think I can test IEMs on that thing though. When I go to Rotobox, you're coming with us, dog. You can come with us. Don't worry about it. So, boys, when are yo, Jude? Can you ask James when we going back to when he going back to Metro Manila, dog? we we need we need we need to go back to Rotobox 100%. He will go here. Oh, but with her with his lady, bro. It's with his lady. Damn, you calling James gay? Not what fake friend, fake friend, fake friend. Bro is fake. Bro just called his bro gay. I can't believe I bore witness to this fucking uh, this. I don't even know what to call it. It's not even worth getting called like um. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. SMH. And you just called him gay in our GC. That's wild work. That's actually wild work. God damn. Worth the price for the accessories? Because the accessories by itself, like just the ear tips alone, can cost $30 already. So if you're looking specifically for ear tips, good ear tips, then yeah, I would say yeah, worth in that regard. So I'm going. So I'm going. Ano ka ba? Babae. Kailangan mo maging tama, boy. This bitch. This dude. This dude. Nah, I'm joking, obviously. Wait, hold up. Let me open up YouTube and Twitch on my phone so I can still read chat even while we play games. Alright, hold up. Trying to get this shit proper. Whoa, I do have a lot of viewers tonight. Wow. Hello there, everyone. God damn. So this is why people chill for this shit. Not only do you get views, but you also get affiliate kickback. Because a lot of people are getting leg base. Damn. Yeah, I'm pushing 40. It's 38 right now. That makes... Damn. That makes total sense. Too bad I can't use that shit. Just remember, boys. If I ever shield for the Redlion Edition, it means I've exhausted all my options. And it's either I have to sell my body or I have to sell my soul. And I would rather sell my soul for it. To pay bills and shit. Got a chokehold on the Virgin market. Oh yeah. Alright, let's do the shit. Wan'er green? No, it's the same Nanashi. The green one the Jade edition, it's the same with the regular 1 or 2 sound, in which case I would say it's better for me, but some more, I think a lot more I'm in a part of the minority there, where a lot more people actually likes the Redline edition more than they do the regular version. Okay. Let's do the shit in death matches, at least like 2 death matches, just to get a feel for imaging and shit. Yeah. It is a music player. I can also. Oh yeah, with the latest firmware, right? It's good. It's good.
Match found.
There's too much to give on these. Too much to give up on these. We'll see in a couple of weeks. Alright. You should trust your ears more. Your ears are not gonna be the same as his. Although if you do have like similar preferences, it makes sense. But you ought to trust more of your ears. Oh shit, that's a lot. Okay, at the very least. Although this is with HRTF on, right? But at the very least, like, wait, it's kind of similar to Sigma SM100. Yo,
Fight.
somebody sub. Thank you for the sub. Oh, somebody is right over here. Oh. God damn it. I haven't played this shitty game in... God damn it. I'm right clicking! No. Dude. R6. R6. PC admin access. It's not just admin access. It's whole ass kernel access, dog. Dude, what the fuck? Oh. What? Stop right clicking! God damn it! Fuck that shit. Tried resting the QVC failed me. Oh my god, I am lagging. Okay, this is better. Wait, someone's behind? The fuck?
No more meddling.
It does left and right very well, basically. But front and back kinda is iffy. I'm trying to lean as well. I'm clicking on shit. Also, my sense feels so heavy now. Oh yeah, it does have poor imaging. It does have poor imaging. Oh. Oh wow. And these people making up. Holy god. Where's that? Okay. Wow. He's getting aim sickness. Nah. I'm aiming like I do on R6, dog. I've been playing R6 for a good amount of time for a couple of days. I missed R6, dog. And I love R6. I'm trying to get back to silver right now. Like, I'm almost at bronze. After coming back for a few days. Shit, I used to be at fucking... Oh god. Gold on that thing. Dude, that is so... I am lost. I am lost in the sound, man. What GPU you got? RTX, not RTX, GTX 1650 Ti. I'm clicking my left lean for that shit. I'm clicking my left lean for that shit, man. I don't know why. Wait. I can tell this because of the sound cue that he's here, but I didn't know that he was still there. I thought he was like over at B main already. God damn it.
Silence.
Oh.
10 kills remaining.
What am I doing? HP laptop? No. I have a Asus ROG G14, the 2019 version. Whoa, he just flicked. Oh, I'm sorry. Damn. Crazy picks up peeking. I can no longer do the like I can like the thing where I can kill people through one bullet hole. Are you from the Philippines? Yeah, I am. Dude. Another thing that I miss right now when I'm playing R6, I don't whiff that badly because if I whiff that badly, it would be the spray, not because of the fucking mechanics.
I'm 5 kills remaining.
I'm clicking on shit. I'm clicking on the lean. Wait, what? Wait, what did you ask? Dark R&B, Lana Del Rey, MG. Ah, wait. Oh, so a lot more of that MG type songs, anime songs, jazz, pop. So a little bit of everything, huh? A little bit of everything. If that's the case, then I'm not gonna be recommending an IEM that doesn't have DSP capabilities. And for that price range, you can only really buy the Tangent Bunny DSP. And the Tangent Bunny DSP. So that's what I'm gonna be recommending to you. Okay, I'm just lost. Like no shit, I'm lost in terms of what I got is I'm lost in terms of where to look for people. I'm also lost in terms of the fucking ping. Left and right are done properly. People who are behind me, like I kind of interpret it as like closer to my right or closer to my left, depending on how close they are to my right or my left. You can still definitely get used to these 100% when it comes to R6, not R6, when it comes to Valorant and probably CS. R6 maybe not so much. But
warm up.
in a scenario where there's a lot of things going on at once, like dude, I'm right clicking. I'm right clicking.
I'll pick them apart. You clean up.
Oh, thank you for subscribing. Everything?
Fight.
Yeah, a little bit of everything. Yeah. Fine, okay. Sorry for playing your guild, dog. This is CCA Phoenix for gaming? Not even close. CCA Phoenix. Not even close. Ah, that sucks. Is there someone here? Oh yeah, there is. My aim is shit. I ain't gonna lie. In R6, I can just right click and track their heads. I'm moving. Nah. What the hell?
Dominating.
Like, you can still expect where people are coming from based on sound cues, but for a beginner, I wouldn't expect this to be something that's going to help you tell apart a whole lot of things. Like, I know how different areas sound already in this game because of how long I've been playing it, but for example, stuff like R6, right? I'm extremely rusty on that shit, if that's even gonna be considered rust. But like, I have no idea where I'm looking at in R6, so all I can really depend on is gonna be my aim and where people are coming from, like in terms of sounds. So it's kind of dude, I'm not even moving too much. Is that here? Wait, no, it's behind. What the fuck? Oh! I am so lost though. I thought somebody was on screens. I thought somebody was at screens. Yeah, I don't think I need to play comp with this thing to find out if it's good or bad for a game. Maybe for story games, right? For story games, sure. But for FPS titles, maybe not so much. What? Okay. Oh my god, that was terrible. Jumping versus roping, who will win? No. Dolphin or CCA Phoenix? Oh, tier and Dolphin now. I replaced what do you call this? Lecture D02. Sound imaging, 10 out of 10. Wait, which one?
Back off.
Which one's a 10 out of 10? But I replaced the D02. I replaced the D02 with the tier and Dolphin.
3.
Okay, I'm slowly kind of getting used to it now. Redlion? Really? You like how this... wait, what do you usually game on? Dude, I can't. Sound imaging makes you confused. Oh. Man.
10 kills remaining.
Yo, what's up, CJ?
Anyone else?
Was that? Whoa! Oh! No! Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. Close to saying. You like this shit?
5 kills.
I was. I mean, the sound, I can respect it if you like it for the tonality, but for games, I don't think it is a good idea. For FPS at least. For... Maybe for... Oh, God. Maybe for... Story... I'm so confused where people are coming from.
1 kill remaining.
I swear to God, there's somebody here. Okay, there was.
Fine.
I'm so confused, man. They really brought it, bro. I wanted their tips. Their tips were good. AAA story-driven games. That's not story-driven games. That's graphics-driven games, bro. That ain't story-driven. That's graphics-driven. Their stories are mid at most. Triple B. Wait, not Swift Play. I don't want Swift Play. Okay, let's do team deathmatch. And if my lady ain't awake, I'm probably gonna do one comp. Then probably, or like, I might stop in general, then eat. Budget, like something else is an all-rounder.
Match
All
found.
rounder, nah, it's still the CCA Phoenix. Although that's not really an all rounder. I wouldn't claim the CCA Phoenix as something good for an all rounder. Wait, the Q? We have a new Wan'er? Yeah, the Wan'er 2 Redlion Edition. I'm using the Duna as an assertive with these in terms of for games. Trust me, I've tried. I trust so many. I brought so many freaking. I tried so many freaking air tips for this. These were the only things. These as well as the Sunkais were the only two that I really fuck with in terms of the gaming aspect of things. Because when we went to like play, like when we 3-stacked IRL, I was trying to change the tips every freaking second. All-rounder versatile for this budget. You're gonna look for something with DSP dark. There's no probably cadenza, something like that. New Year's cadenza. Kozoi D1.
Reloading.
Kozoi D1 is on my radar now. Kozoi did something really good one on. Forgive me, understand? Yeah. Is the story good? Is it GTA San Andreas good? No, I don't think so. Oh damn. Yeah, all-rounder cadenza. Yep. Or again, Tangent Bunny. I swear to God, I thought this guy was like. I thought this guy was like down low or some shit. Like under here somewhere. Dude, I am beyond confused.
Stay down.
Wait, what? Somebody was shooting behind me? Okay. I didn't even know somebody was fucking shooting behind me. I didn't even know. Shit, didn't know. I thought it was some guy in front or some shit. Jag vet inte. Ah! Säg jag vill. Fuck you. Okay, I can't aim for shit anymore. I can't aim for shit anymore. For brimstone. I can't aim for shit anymore.
Brimstone down. Take it out.
New dab is so good, it got so many features. Oh, the tempo tech? Cool. I don't know if that's above, below, or like behind this thing. Bruh. Okay. Fair enough.
Ult's ready.
No way. Oh! What features does it have? Yeah, when you throw ability into the mix, it just becomes a whole new different level of confusing already. Wait, I thought somebody was there. Is there not? I am confused beyond reason, man. Like they're in the proper directions too, but it's just so. Like I know for certain that it's not a problem with the cables because like to a certain extent I can still hear where people are coming from and such, like from their directions. But it's just where exactly they're at is what I'm having a really big problem with. That's really an CBOS. Oh, is CBOS actually good? I have no experience with it, so I apologize. Conclusion on the Redlion? Shit for games. I don't like it too much for songs, but that's gonna be way more subjective. But if it's feeling this bad at Valorant, like I'm literally looking at the opposite areas, or like outright not turning at different things because I don't know where they're coming from. That's just bad. That's just bad. And it's not like I'm tired as well. Like I'm feeling pretty hyper. Is this skill issue? I mean the aim part is. Me looking at different things isn't. Like me outright not looking at specific areas where I should be looking at.
Grounded.
It is not. Like for example, like, right there, I'm feeling pretty fast in terms of how I move my mouse and shit. Is he coping, chat? I probably am. No way. Okay, I'm not moving fast, but you get what I mean, right? With the price of an Echo Mini. But then again, the Echo Mini is cuter, right? Oh my god, I didn't even realize. For imaging, yeah. In terms of like separating through different things as well, it kind of gets confusing a lot of times. Okay, that's get issued right there. Oh. Wait, that's also something that you found about them?
Nailed them.
Like you observed about them rather? Like this is Valorant too. This is Valorant. This isn't even R6 or Apex or even I mean CS sound engine isn't as bad I guess as Apex, but goddamn. I can't. Oh, okay.
Enemy kill.
I swear to God, I heard somebody there. That guy came from Swan.
Skies made it to a rampage.
I'm alive. I'm not alive. I'm moving already there. Okay, that's just Valorant being Valorant. All right. So the moment we introduce abilities into the mix, it just becomes shit. I thought it would be better in like a more silent location, like for example, again, inside of my room, versus compared to a computer shop environment, right? Where it's kind of noisy. It's very noisy. Yeah. Half, and I get the cable and tips. And oh yeah, I might actually do that as well. I might do that. I might do that. I might sell the actual IEMs, but keep the ear tips as well as the cable. I might do that. I will lie. I might do that as well. This is. It is what it is. Also, look, people, I have a deck for the thesis project. Oh no, not a DAC, an ADC rather. Analog to digital. I wanna play with it. And we fought who gets the box. Not gonna lie. The box looks good, but I don't keep boxes in open area. I keep my boxes inside of boxes. Like wait, let me show you. I keep my boxes inside of boxes, like right up there. Sure, I keep my boxes. All of the boxes are inside the boxes as well. It's boxception, but it's good. It keeps everything nice and tidy and I feel like I don't wanna. I think this is one of those times where it's not a matter of I cannot play. It's a matter of I don't want to play Valorant. Like not with this. I'm tempted to just use my SM4 or literally anything else besides the other one or two than this.
Match found.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do one game. I'm not gonna try to prolong this. I'm not gonna try to prolong this shit. I miss this feeling. Which one? Oh, watching stream. Are you talking about watching stream? Damn. I'm gonna be Delulu, and I'm gonna assume it's because you watch. It is because of watching stream, dog. Wait, was he talking? Is he talking? I can't hear shit. I'm a be Delulu. Oh yes. Ah, nice. Let's go, bro. Bro.
Let's go.
Mm. Dude, I miss the feeling of playing R6. In all honesty, I miss the feeling of playing R6. I miss the actual playing of R6. I miss like one tapping people because I for some reason like it felt like I had a magnet on their goddamn heads. And even with a pistol, in like R6, even with a pistol, and if it's like through the wall or something, if you get headshotted through a bangable wall, you're dead. Like everything is a one-shot headshot if it hits you in the head, which is the proper way to go about it. Let's be honest. But that's also what makes it so good, like the movement side of things. It's for Valorant, by the way. Wait, which one?
Careful of the edges. Not sure
Bro,
if I can catch you in time if
EG282
you
second
fall off.
hand. Should I EQ
mean,
the tuning of
I
Arturia?
try, of course.
I will say try it by itself first. Arturia 2 for all for everything that's good about it when it comes to like actual sound for Valorant. and how it does the actual tuning. It has a weird it sounds weird. It sounds very unnatural in terms of presentation. But it is really good for Valorant. But try it first with and without EQ, and try the built-in Valorant EQ as well. Lower it down to a 3K hertz region if you find it to be too spicy. Like lower it down by like 2 or 3 decibels, 2 or 3, 2.5, something like that. Try it that way. Then yeah. Because for everything that EQ can do, it unfortunately cannot. Oh god, I'm shit. It unfortunately cannot properly redo. What do you call this? Redo how a specific IEM sounds. Yeah, I got you. How a specific IEM sounds. My aim is bad. Hey, I feel like one sec. Display.
Here.
I feel like something is up. No, it's not something up. No, there's nothing up. I'm just down. Still till when? Oh, this is gonna be the last game. I'm trying to force myself through this to like give it a bit more chances, I guess. But at this point, I'm just highly irritated by it.
One enemy remaining.
Wait, are they speaking? I don't know if they're speaking. Can't hear shit. Output device. Oh, it's on my. Okay. Oh, he won. Oh,
Nice
yeah.
one.
The V1 is basically kind of like Jude's Zap. But is it better? Like in terms of feature sets? I also want. I'm not gonna lie. I also want Adapt.
If the cipher setup is there, let's rotate.
Yes.
But for Goonie?
Yeah.
I'll pick mid.
I'll stem for you. Yeah, I got you.
Huh?
Swing that
Better
shit.
run, Silva.
Gooning?
Double swing it with Jet. Both of you
Yeah,
double
let's go.
Beacon here.
Oh wait, I
Let's
don't
check
have
if there's
right
a
click.
setup.
God damn it!
swing. One in chamber.
Got him.
I'm gonna be in this one. Wait. Close.
Spike down
Main.
A.
Still smoke.
Has a shotgun. Right side.
Is that heaven? Wait, can somebody just say it in chat? I'm hearing people from heaven. Okay, there's one in heaven, definitely. I
dead.
hear the wood.
Garden.
Last player standing.
No charges left.
65.
One enemy remaining.
8 bullets.
He's up.
Nice one.
Okay. I'm still better.
Yes.
I'm still
You
better.
were amazing.
Charles EXE stop working. Because of the question. Dude, I don't know how to fucking answer that. Yo, Zeph. Whoa, party of 11. Wait, we have a raid. We have people raiding over Twitch. Hello there, everyone. My name is Charles. I normally don't stream. I usually do YouTube videos over at
Thanks.
youtube.com/@LesModio. But hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the raid, man. I appreciate that.
Standing ahead.
I am an IEM reviewer.
Outside.
I do reviews for IEM stuff as well. For like for gaming audio. Holy shit. I'm not really a gamer. Because I gotta eat food. Could you just stream? Oh, thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
They found my trap.
Eat well, brother. Eat well. Why did you stop streaming? Oh, that's because I like
I know
making
exactly
videos a lot more than I do streaming.
Enemy remaining.
I swear to God, I heard somebody like over at Pizza.
No, he's not. Is he?
Oh my God, I'm so confused. Oh yeah, he is. I'm so confused.
Yeah.
That's my teammates I was hearing.
What a
I
liar.
thought somebody was at my right.
Expected better of
Hey,
them.
bro, long time no see. What's up, Kian? Good evening, man. Oh, wait, what happened? Oh! No way! This is what I want to see on R6, man. This is what I want to see on R6. Dang, you cheated? Nah. Wait, somebody was cheating and I'm fucking them up? Wait, somebody was cheating and I'm... who was cheating there? What the actual shit? Imagine cheating and losing that hard, dog. That just sucks. Oh my God, that's also what I see in CS. God damn. Oh man, I want to see that shit aura moment, bro. Any suggestion for gaming? Specifically, I'm looking at Tier and Dolphin. If you're looking at something within the $30 and below price tag, Tier and Dolphin is my topic as of right now. Lecture D02, CCA Phoenix, a lot of very bright IEMs, by the way, because in terms of budget IEMs, you can't really get the proper detail in terms of like a proper detail but still having base. That's just the caveat of more budget IEMs and such. Like it really can budget IEMs, as I've learned recently, really cannot do everything that you wanted to do for as much as you wanted to do it. To a certain extent, truly. Obviously price does make a difference, but yeah, I do like Tier and Dolphin. I hate it for music though. For gaming, pristine. For music, I like it for like instrumentals, for OSTs and stuff like that. But like not so much for anything with a lot of vocals, especially with a lot of female vocals. Vanguard maybe tweaking. Dude, I almost read your message as a WireGuard. Maybe tweaking. I got 2 Tier and Dolphins, each for 10 for $10. Each for $10. Good deal. Yeah, if it still has the cables and so on. I can tune my bunnies like the Dolphin or the CCA Phoenix. Yeah, yeah. Both of them are the advantage of that is the bunnies as well as the or rather the Phoenix as well as the Dolphins are like a single dynamic driver. So bunny is also a single dynamic driver. You can pretty much get close to it. It's never gonna be exact though. Don't get me wrong, but it's gonna get pretty close. Okay. I really don't want not with this shit. I'm gonna try it with the Civica Q though. I really don't wanna play too much tonight. Like, I was hoping, alright? I was genuinely hoping that somehow, some way, using the Redlion Edition at home, where it's far more silent compared to computer shops, I was hoping it was gonna be better. But nope. uh, I asked that previous question because someone asked that IRL and said, wait, which one? Wait. Pare, wait. Much love, alright, bro. Much love to you too as well. Thank you for dropping by. I appreciate the laughs as well, dude. Cough drop? Dude, this is a fucking gummy bear. Okay, first and foremost, okay, this is the conclusion, right? Number one, I just want to put it out there that making the housing a bit thicker, like even disregarding the embeds on the actual faceplate, making the housing a bit thicker compared to the one or two is not the play. Okay, it's not the play. It's truly not the goddamn play. Like, I don't know if you can see that properly, but you can kind of see it, right? It's not oh, Tangzu, what are you fucking thinking about? This, it was already uncomfortable. This is extra uncomfortable because it's bigger in terms of like the height. In terms of the width, it's more of the same thing. But this time around, it sticks out a bit more outside of my ears. And honestly, all right. In terms of sound, the bass, I thought about the sound a while ago where I feel like the bass is just way too muddy. It's a love it or hate it type of thing where if you like a whole lot of bass and you like a whole lot of punch, a whole lot of sub bass, and a whole lot of that like very engaging bass, this would be a good idea. But for me, this is a muddy bass. This is no longer a fun bass. This is no longer quality bass. This is a lot of quantity, not a whole lot of quantity type of bass. In terms of the mids, this is going to be less thin compared to something like the one or two. Although I do think that the one or two, regardless of that statement, is actually a more vocal forward IEM, and I think it does vocals better compared to the Redline Studio Edition or Redline Edition. I feel like the vocals here, along with everything else, like beats, anything like that, anything with pretty much any bass whatsoever, is just mud cannons, to say the least. That's what I would say with Red Lions. I like because of how how much mud there is in this thing. It's not all too intelligible in terms of like what people are saying in songs, and it's even more appealing when you listen to stuff like bassier songs. For example, a good idea there would be try this out with Seven Nation Army. You might like it for the intro, definitely, because it's not gonna have a whole lot of things, but the moment vocals come up, it's going to overlap with a lot of things, even more so like with something like Rage Against the Machine. um it can be fun for some, just not for me. Treble here is not as pronounced as the one or two in some occasions, although it's almost pretty much the same. But there is a bit more of a like a recessed there is more of a recessed treble response here compared to the one or two. It's a few differences here and there, maybe tossed up to like how I place them inside of the coupler, but it really doesn't come off as anything shouty. It doesn't come off as anything well extended. It doesn't come off as anything detailed or any of that sort that is commonly associated with brighter tuned IEMs, or at the very least IEMs that have a proper amount of treble extension. That's not the case here. This sounds like it's lacking treble. This sounds like it's actually very artificial in terms of how it does the treble, where treble here sounds like it's supposed to be right. It's supposed to be like that, but it comes out as like it doesn't sound broken. It just sounds dampened. Basically, it sounds dampened, and it's all because of that. It I don't know. If you listen to a lot of pop music, a lot more of the more recent releases, you're not really gonna have, I don't think, too much problem with this, because those are typically not really played with instruments anymore. A lot of them are samples, and you can make up with it with whatever you want to think about that, but it's not gonna sound all too unnatural with those. But the fact that I'm still calling it way more unnatural than how it's supposed to be, yeah, this is just for somebody who is a bass head, I suppose. A bass head in the budget. Like, you're looking not really for the highest quality of bass, but you're looking for the highest quantity of bass that does it to a certain extent that it's not really QKZ AK6 level types of bass. Um, yeah, that's what I think about the sound of the Redlion Edition. Technicals here, soundstage is pretty much non-existent. This is like below average soundstage even for IEM standards, I would say. Everything is up against my ears. It feels like everything is inside of my head. It feels like imaging is worse. Like soundstage, I can potentially forgive. That can be helped by ear tips, but imaging, well, I mean, I played ranked. Given somebody was cheating, but somebody was getting destroyed by me as well. But hey, it's not the performance. It's like the actual freaking. I'm just confused. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I'm just confused. Oh, and Miko, good timing, brother. I'm gonna buy. If anything, I'm gonna only be buying this for the ear tips specifically, because the ear tips by itself is already gonna be $30 if you were to buy it outside. Like for example, short wide ear tips for Tangzu Wan'er. This is a really good one. I like these a lot, especially when using it with something like the Daybreaks. These are amazing, but these are not the problem. It's the short fucking nozzle that the 1 or 2 Redline Edition has. I mean, look at that fucking. That's a 1-inch wonder if I ever seen one, but for IEMs. If you know, you know. But it doesn't make sense why you put a short wide ear tip on an already short ear tip. As for the Sonic ear tips, this is like, I love this as well. There's a reason why I wanted to get the Redline Edition, and that's because of these. The Sonic ear tips has a seal beyond seal that's beyond any other silicone ear tips that I've ever tried. But somebody did say it peels easily. I've seen that happen, and up to you what you think about that. I like it personally for the seal. I'm gonna take care of it. So yeah. uh Like I legitimately I wanted to like this. I wanted to like this because I mean, look at that cable as well. It's the color of the cable, bro. Color of the cable. It looks good. It feels good. It's soft. It's actually like, it doesn't have microphonics. I know I haven't shown it on stream, but me jumping around with this like outside and trying to just be a hyperactive 3-year-old that somehow drank coffee, like, zero microphonics. The only issue I could point out here with the cables is that this is way too unsecure, in which case what you're going to be doing with that is, well, you can just go ahead and get something like a lighter. Is this channel good? Oh, Dubs! Welcome to the stream, bro. Thank you for the 100 rupees,
good? Thoughtful facing
I don't know if this channel is good. I don't like the red lion, so it might not be good. But yeah, I really like the ear tips, man. The ear tips are nice. The cables are nice, but this is way too loose, and the way to go about it is just you put some fire into it and like try to, well, obviously don't do it with a fan on, otherwise it's just gonna go everywhere and shit. But like, and try the best way to do it is remove the IEM, obviously. Like, don't keep it in one location only. Like, try to keep moving it around, otherwise you might burn the actual rubber. And then after that, after it feels kind of warm to the touch, that's when you try to loop it around itself like that. And you can also do something like this if you want to, like, just to kind of keep their shape a bit, right? Just to like, for example, right there, just to make it less just to make it a bit more secure, because it is soft enough that it's not going to be intrusive, or it's not going to be annoying like when you make it curl closer to your ears, right? As for the other accessories, this is more for design and less for actual microfiber uses. Do not use this with your lenses. You might scratch them. I warned you. For the actual case of this, it's a silicone case, so cleanup is going to be very easy on this thing. And the way that you're going to have it secured is that it has magnets. It's not really going to protect your IEMs against crushes and so on, but at the very least, you have something like this, and it's gonna clean easily. It won't eventually like crack similar to other leather cases, and it's just a good idea overall to have something like this and to have something that's not a faux leather, because faux leather cracks. This is good. I like this. Insides are also really soft because, well, silicone. Actual presentation. I mean, need I say more? If I compare this to the Astral, right? If I compare this to the Kiwi Ears Astral, which do you think is more expensive if you don't know what's going on? This, right? Or this? I mean, maybe if you're a bit more on the fence with Chinese products. By the way, both of them are Chinese products, but Chinese products, Chinese looking products, maybe you would associate this as cheap because some people actually say that. But I mean, just look at it. Just fucking look at it. Just look at it. This looks way more premium. At the very least for me, this looks way more premium. And when you open the box, I mean, it's like an expensive tea. And tea can get really expensive, by the way. Like, oh shit. And tea can get really expensive, by the way. Look at that. It did so well in terms of the presentation. The faceplate and the actual IEMs itself could have been better. Because this, I kid you not, this looks like a goddamn toy in real life. Or a gummy bear, for that matter. But I wanted to like it. I'm gonna give it a bit more days, but as of right now, I'm giving this a 1 out of 5. Like in terms of the sound, in terms of the accessories and so on, this could honestly go up to a B tier just for the accessories alone, specifically. Because I mean, bro, just this alone is already $30. You add the case, you add the freaking cables. Although somebody did mention the cables were stiff after like 2 months or so. It's only really good like after in the first month. I'm gonna have to see that for myself. I want to test that as well. But this is good cables. No microphonics, very soft, and just looks damn good as well. Yeah, this is gonna be a 1 out of 5 in terms of sound for me. I just don't like this amount of bass. I like bass. I mean, there's a reason why I like this or the Diablos, but I don't like this type of muddy bass. All right. Review coming soon for the Tangzu Wan'er 2 Redlion Edition. Make sure to go and subscribe. Thank you. Okay. I had to try to be objective with the conclusion part. This is gonna go to like my like the streams that I convert to videos. I mean, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Yeah, it is a gummy bear looking. I haven't reviewed anything. Don't review. Reviewing will only make your brain stressed. For real. No cap. No shit, no shit. Here comes the favorite child. Oh yeah, it is. I mean, even if it's the favorite child, even if the Astras are my favorite, like, what the fuck is that case? What the fuck is that cable? The cables on this on the Astras are stiff as shit. It's like a dead person after 5 minutes. That shit's stiff. Pyro Charles question mark? Nah. I just like, this is honestly like my only complaint with the cable. Even when the first time I tried it. Francis, mostly hype. And I wouldn't say it's mostly hype, and more so just like it's a really good value for money in terms of accessories, but in terms of sound, which is subjective already, it's just very, very muddy. I don't like it a lot. Study is doubting your knowledge. Looking for a budget earphone? IEM absolute best all-rounder for anything. Main use would be watching anime, something smooth, bass for insane action scenes. If you're gonna be watching anime, that's probably gonna have a lot of screeching noises as well, right? Even if it's not the H anime. You know what? Just go for Tanjim Bunny DSB. Jim Tanjim Bunny DSP. That's the Type C version. You're not gonna regret that. I kid you not. You're not gonna regret that. I recommend Q. Yeah, I streamed enough. I streamed enough for tonight. Yeah. I streamed enough. People are starting to wait, CJ? What? You know what? I'm not gonna question it. I'm not gonna question. It's probably yeah. Redlion, it's so good. Oh, I'm glad that you like it. I'm glad you liked it. This is not for me. This ain't for me. I like high quality base. I don't like high quantity base. And apparently that's like me. I like U-shaped IEMs more so than I do like outright bright IEMs. Apparently, I like a lot of a high quality bass. Maybe not so much of it, but as long as it's high quality and I can hear it and I can enjoy it, something like the Hexa perhaps. It's already gonna be a pass for me. This thing is way too muddy for me. That's your SO8. I do have the SO8. I have the SO8. It's not yet dead though. I wanna try to kill it, but it's not yet dead. I'm leaving it on the table. I dropped it a lot of times, but like, yeah. Review the Caffeine Quatio. I don't know how to pronounce that thing. I might be able to. You know what? Yeah, I might be able to. I'm gonna get back to you guys on that one. Cause I got sent the Caffeine Ornar. That's what we were unboxing. Oh god, that's what we were unboxing. Fuck, I completely forgot about the Ornar. That's what we'll be unboxing next week. I completely forgot about the Caffeine Ornar. Holy shit. But sibilance, that's why I prefer Redline over my SO8. Oh, you don't like the what do you call this? Planar timbre. What you're referring to is not really more of the sibilance. As a matter of fact, it's Lecture SO8. I don't think it's sibilant. I think you're talking about the planar, like the weird buzzing planar sound specifically. That's like, you know how it feels like when you have a small stick, a wooden stick even, and you try to put it on metal. It kind of sounds like that, right? Are we talking about the same thing? I might be projecting what I think to you. Cannot enjoy. Oh, that's unfortunate. But hey, at least you know what you like, right? That's better. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Like if you know what you like, that's more than well enough. Yeah. Also, I really just I wanted this, man. I wanted this. Look at that short wide ear tip. I like this. I like the short wides. Also, I'm gonna get the Sonics as well. I'm gonna have fun with these. I'm gonna try these out with the Super Mix 4 as well. Because the Super Mix 4, as the time of writing, or as of right now, I'm calling it the Super Mid 4, and I'm not gonna back out on that shit, even if I get hate from SimGot. Even if SimGot doesn't flat out just blacklists me. I don't care. I'm calling that shit Super Mid 4. I'm calling the SM5 nauseating. And yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, I'm gonna be ending stream in like a good 5 minutes, just so we have like a full 3 hours worth of content. What do you recommend that's a little bit better than the Redline? Cleaner base, but same feels overall. Oh, the thing about that is I'm not really I don't really have too many warm sounding IEMs. Like I would say, in all honesty, I would say that the Truther Zero is probably the better version of the Redlion. Like not as much bass, but at the same time it's also not gonna be as bad of a bass as the Redlion. Obviously, again, this is subjective, all right? This is subjective. This is subjective. You will like what you like. You should not let me dictate what you like, and nor could I. Yeah, like nor could I dictate what you should like. But eh, I just don't like it. I thought it was just a noise, outside noise, like the commute noise or whatever. I'm sad, man. I'm legit sad. Dochi sent me a free content. Hey, wait, Dochi, your content is still with me, bro. Your content still with me, dog. I have free content. Cons, he knows my address. Hmm. You guys wanna try IEMs inside of a house? Great tip. Every person has different experience and different ears. Like not even just the flat out specific experience, but like different ears. I generally go away from bassy budget sets because I used to think that bass is just bad. It just so happens that my taste in bass is just like something above my pay grade. My taste is bass is something way above my existing pay grade, and that's not a good thing. That ain't good. That ain't good. Not good. Wait, where's the shit? Wait, how is this again? Hmm. Oh, okay. Experience ruined for almost everything. Wait, which one? Which one? Oh, the like the price. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Dude, I want. I'm not gonna lie. If I get 6 months 0% interest in Lazada, I'm just gonna buy the Thea Audio High 4 Mark II and like buy my lady like a whole bunch of shit as well, like makeup, case for her iPad and shit. Mm. Like the moment I get some money, dog. Mm-mm-mm. Content versus preference. It has already ruined mine. So I don't want to go to a realistic and affordable IEMs. Oh man. Truer words have never been more, yeah, actually good. Yeah. In terms of fit, and by the way, fit is everything in an IEM. Seal is everything in an IEM. This is why foam ear tips are like so good in terms of bass. Is because it seals so well. Sonic ear tips is like a really good middle ground because it's soft, right? It's soft, it's very malleable, and it also has like wait, where's my ear tips? It also has like the little grooves. What do you call this? The little grooves right over there at the side, where instead of like rippling inside of your ear, instead of like doing something like this, right? Like doing something like that, or wait, let me show you in this angle. Instead of doing something like that, where it kind of breaks seal, everything else is kind of sealed, like right over in the side and right over here on this side as well. But on this top area, it kind of ripples. Like instead of doing that, it kind of just conforms properly, and the grooves just prevent that from happening a lot of times. It's still gonna happen from time to time, but it's not gonna happen as often as you think. So it's nice. Like that. That's what I'm getting from them. Like That's why I wanted to buy the Redlion, not just for the short wide ear tips, but for specifically the HE Sonic ear tips. A problem with them though is because of how soft they are, like in terms of the actual material, like how thin the actual silicone is, or like how not really thin. It's not thin. It's more of just very easy to tear. Yeah. Bus rides in general commutes, I would say it's good because it isolates me properly. HG Sonic eartips cost to like 200 for a full set for like 3 or just for one. Is that the same? I would say it's close to the same, but softer. So it's easier to kind of like. Oh, the full set costs 250. Thank God I bought this shit for 650. God damn. I bought this entire thing for 650 pesos. Let's go. I bought that thing for 650 pesos. Oh, okay, that makes sense though. That makes sense, like, as to why it tears so easily. They fit better than Sankai's. I would say the same. I would say the same. Although I do like Sankai's way more whenever it's like I'm sweating a lot because HE Sonic kind of gets irritating along with everything else, especially even more so like latex ear tips. Well, like when I have a ton of sweat because it just makes my ears very humid, and because of how latex works and how sweat plus latex on skin is, that just is gonna yeah, it drags my ears a bit. It's annoying. Final E. Ooh. Final E. Final audio. Man. That's one more thing I want to get. Final audio A5000, A4000, and the A3000. I want to get all of those. I want to get a whole bunch of final audio products. I like final audio, man. I like fucking final audio. Not fucking final audio. I like final audio. Final audio, good. Get a DAP as well. Now I'm just gonna wait for heavy music. They responded already. They responded already. They responded already, dog. I might. Keyword is might. Because I have no idea. Also, I haven't updated the person on SimGod yet. Huh. Medicine. Right. Posted my measurements for the A4000 in general chat. Oh, okay, okay. Wait, are they good? How do you like them? How do you like them? Yep, I know final audio is definitely 100% down my alley. I've heard some of their stuff. I like their shit. I like their shit. I like their shit. I want their shit. Oh, wait, am I looking at Harman? Wait, am I looking at a Harman reference here? Also, that amount of like treble extension, man. Yep, that's definitely up my alley. It's definitely at my alley. This is like, if I would say that final audio is like, what do you call this? Final audio is like SimGod, but on steroids when it comes to like potential peakiness. Which might be bad, but when you hear it IRL, it's definitely, it could be peaky, 100%, no doubt. But it's so fucking detailed, man. It's You gotta format it FAT32, not exFAT. Wait, adapt? I might get the Hebe R4 or W4. Depends. Just depends on what they're gonna send. Nano daps you get the new nano daps. Oh, like from Snow Sky. Are we talking about Snow Sky? Echo Nano is a no for me. Then again, though, Echo Nano does have replaceable batteries, so I think that's a good idea. Like even more so than something like Tier N Wave. That shit. Yes, it's addicting and intoxicating. Exactly, dude. It is. It is. It is. It is addictive. Like like you gotta try that shit for games though, humble. Like try your A4000 specifically for R6. Alright? Try it for specifically for R6. Maybe add a bit more sub bass to it, like on EQ. But try that shit for R6, even at default. That's gonna crush a lot of headphones, like within the budget tier. Vape stick that tastes flax. Oh man. Oh, you wanna see my wait, I'm gonna show you guys something cool. Well, I think it's cool, but this is where I have my quote unquote NAS. Also, I don't have the box yet for IEM, so this is the IEM box for now. But this is the thing for my NAS, switch and everything. And it's not like stuck at like 30 degrees, 35 degrees. I installed Ubuntu on that thing, Ubuntu as a VM for the Minecraft server. Then True NAS to handle everything. I'm addicted to it. Oh, it does look like a fucking vape. Goddamn. Lil Nas. Yeah. Yes, sir. I'm calling that Lil Nas. I also have radar for movies. I don't really watch a whole lot of shows, but I do have radar for movies. I have lidar for songs. Although I don't think I'm gonna use that like on my main collection of songs because, well, I trust Kubos more than I trust torrents. I'm just gonna keep that in the NAS, and I isolated it as well, like via VPN for everything. It's fun. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. Check the member description. Check the members chat. Oh, also, I'm so sorry about this, but all Minecraft server for those of you that don't know, Minecraft server is only reserved for people who are currently like a member of the channel. So I apologize. You can try to connect to it right now if you want to. Although, fair bit of warning, I might somehow, some way close it from time to time because Docker on TrueNAS is fucking annoying. Or I think it's just a brain issue. I'm gonna just call it like I'm gonna call it what it is. It's a brain issue. I'm still learning Linux. Oh, I'm learning Linux via Gemini, ChatGPT, and a whole lot of repositories that I got from YouTube videos, tutorials, and shit. That's what I do, dog. That's what I do. Okay. Because then I know. Oh, okay, all right. Anyway, that's it for now. Tangzu Wan'er 2. I thought I was gonna be shilling this today. Like, no doubt. I really thought I was gonna be shilling this today. Man, I was excited. I was excited. But it is what it is. I got ear tips, and next week Sunday again, I'm gonna go back to once a week. What do you call this? I'm gonna go back to once a week stream on a constant basis, and next week will be the Kefine or Nar. This week you should expect the SimGod Super Mix 4 to be uploaded, as well as my top picks for gaming IEMs. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good night. great night, and weekly streams are officially back. Hopefully. Good night, everyone. Or good morning. Maybe good afternoon. But have a good day. Oh, Kage, you're there. What's up, dog? Yeah, Le Charles. And I'm out. Fuck, wait. I'm gonna do that again. And I'm out.